Welcome to the GameChanger 00100 pre-record show. I'm your host, GameChanger. All right, so I was just going through shorts just now before I do some things and get ready for bed. So this is going to be real short, but I decided to share this with you. All right, the woman on your screen here is Amala something. I think that's her name, the Amala something show. But she can get it from me and most of the guys that are watching. She definitely is an attractive woman, like the natural hair, like the medium, you know, biddies, all that good stuff. But that's not why I did this stream. I did this stream to cover what she's covering. Now I look for the thing myself. I look for the show, whatever you want to call it, myself. Couldn't find it, so it's going to have her take on it. But her take is relevant. So I'll cover her take of what happens, and then I'm going to cover my take of what's about to happen. So hit the like button, sit back, and enjoy.
Got 23 million views. Says POV, you're a girl pumping gas alone, immediately analyzing everything. Anxious tapping, notices a truck going slow and staring. Me, what the F are you staring at? Quickly leaves, even when it's not filled yet. Some people were saying, I totally agree. People don't understand that with pretty privilege comes this inherent anxiety about your surroundings and how people are going to treat you. Others said girls who are ugly to average to beautiful are getting hit on and catcalled and harassed every single day. Baby, you are not special. And when you make it about your pretty privilege, you are silencing the less attractive looking women who deal with the same harassment. I stand in the middle on this issue. It's just a little funny because if you're so worried about being harassed by men, maybe don't dress in a bra and biker shorts pulled up your butt. Just a note. This video got
Okay, that's her take on it. She's basically like, this girl's asking for it, and she shouldn't be dressed like that. And I guess she can talk. I've seen a couple of her things. I never really seen her dressed that way. It's immaterial to me because this chick here would still turn heads even if she was dressed as she is now. In fact, that's why she has a popular show, because with like 110,000 likes is that, like a lot of people can say, hey, you should put some clothes on if you don't want. Anyway, my point is, so that's her take on it. Interesting take, and yeah, I mean, it's I can agree with that. I can rock with that. I'm gonna play it again, give my take. Fair use once again. Fair use.
got 23 million views. It says POV, you're a girl pumping gas
23 million views. 23 million people found this interesting.
alone, immediately analyzing everything.
Look at this. She didn't just get out and pump gas regular, like a normal human being. The fact of the matter is, she's recording herself. What is or who is holding the camera right now? Who's holding the camera right now? I hope that this chick does not have a camera stand pointing at her pumping gas. I'm hoping that that's not the case. I really am. I'm praying that that is not the case, that this chick has a camera stand to point to her pump gas. Immediately analyzing everything. Okay.
Anxious tapping, notices a truck going
Anxious tapping.
slow and staring. Me, what the F are you staring at? Quickly leaves, even when it's not filled yet. Some people
Oh boy. Why do they make a big deal out of a person looking? She was looking to be looked at. She basically got out, put the camera on herself pumping gas because why not? Like, yeah, I gotta show myself pumping gas, looking around, hoping. Now, keep in mind, because of the way it's edited, and it is edited, we actually don't know how long she was standing there. But she was looking for someone to look at her to create this controversy. This, oh, my pearls, I can't believe this person in a truck looked at me. Oh, God. You're standing there pumping gas. You're filming yourself pumping gas. If anything, he or she is looking at that. Like, because I know I would. Like, first of all, let me find out something.
People were saying, I totally agree. People don't understand that.
Okay, so she's not something that, I mean, the outfit really highlights her, whatnots or whatnot, but it's really not anything to glare at. But would I notice a person filming themselves pumping gas? Absolutely. Absolutely. But like, oh, this person is driving by slowly. They are slowly driving by. Okay. And this is oh crap, I missed it. Dang. All right. But there's something else I want to point out. But the person is slowly driving by. They are slowly driving by, and you're like, oh, I got to get out of this place that they are driving away from. She has no booty. She has no booty whatsoever. She is the typical 80s white girl booty when they were making fun before white girls actually started doing whatever, working out, getting injections or whatever they have to do to gain more. But she obviously don't have something to bite back there. And she is desperate. Like, there was a time when women used to complain about actual catcalling. Like they would walk past like a construction zone, and the guys would actually whistle and actually catcall, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But now that those days are gone, they are scraping the bottom. You remember a kid being a kid, and you got some cake, and your parents made the cake, but the cake by itself wasn't enough because it didn't come quick enough. So what did you want to do? You wanted to lick the batter. You wanted to lick the batter. You wanted to put your face in the bowl that the cake mix was mixed in and lick that. Because absent actual cake, you are licking a clean bowl. That is what this chick is doing for attention. She is licking a clean bowl. She's like, I am going to get the tightest outfit. I can find the tightest and most revealing outfit. I am going to film myself pumping gas. And then if anybody gives this smidgen, the smallest bit of attention, I am just going to clutch my pearls to the tune of 23 million views. By the way, I heard somewhere that she has an OnlyFans. So not only does she embrace that attention, she gets paid for it. That's her job. That's how she makes the money to put the gas in that car. So listen, I don't mind a woman being looked at. Or getting I should say, I don't mind a woman getting attention from her looks, her body, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, especially if she works out and she worked for that body. I do mind them complaining about the attention that they want. Because at that point, you're just showing off. It's like a person saying, oh gosh, like every week that I work, they give me this paycheck. I mean, look at this paycheck. Look at this paycheck. I can't stand this paycheck. Why are they giving me this paycheck? Just look at it. Look at this paycheck. It's like, really? So I don't mind them doing it. I don't mind them being attractive and getting attention for being attractive. I do mind them complaining about the attention that we know that they desire. That's disingenuous as hell. And what's worse is it's not that much of attention. Used to be women like this used to actually, get hollered at. Like there was a video like years ago, I think it was like maybe like 5, 10 years ago, where you had the holla back chick and she was walking down Manhattan and like this is I got hit on like 100 times in 10 hours or some crap like that. It's like, dang, you walked around that street for 10 hours. But when you look at the video, it's very loose definition of what's being hit on. Like somebody would mumble something in the background. It's like, oh yeah, this guy hit on me. Then it was some guy that was walking in the same direction, like right next to her, and she's like, this guy has been walking next to. It was like, maybe y'all going in the same direction. But furthermore, it's really like a lose-lose because, if he walks slower than you and he's going in that direction, then he's looking at your butt, for the last, 10 blocks or whatnot. And if he walks a little bit in front of you, then he has this creepy chick behind him, like through the whole thing. And no matter what is going to come to a head when you both hit the end of the street and it's a red light. So you're going to catch up to each other anyway. But furthermore, and I know I'm going off on a tangent, furthermore, the worst thing about that is I think that she was matching his pace. I think that she was deliberately walking on side of him because it's greater footage to make him look like a creep. To make him look like the creep, weirdo, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, back to this chick. Back to the chick on your screen. And that was 10 years ago, and she just got some random murmurs. But there's no random murmurs anymore. And she's not in a turtleneck sweater. She is not getting that attention like that. She is not. Look at the white truck right there. She went largely unnoticed. She was sitting there anxiously waiting, anxiously looking around like, come on. Let me tap my keys. Come on. Somebody look at me. Oh, there go one. There's a white truck there, and the people in that truck was not paying attention to her. And that's the problem. The problem isn't that men are paying attention. And the problem for them is that men are not paying as much attention as they would like. Why? Because they need that attention. They need that attention to fill their ego, especially if she's doing something like working on OnlyFans. Especially in that case. Oh. Because it's a very competitive industry. No matter how well she's doing on OnlyFans, she needs somebody to do better. Or there's somebody out there doing better, and she's using that as a barometer. Now, I was looking for the original source. I could never find the original source on stuff like this. Maybe somebody can help me out. But look at this dude. I'm not going to play it because I want to keep this video, this pre-record clean. And he had a lot of cursing. And who was he cursing out? Men. And he was cursing out men for not being sensitive to this woman's plight. And he says, furthermore, he's like, especially if you're a minority, you know how scared you feel when you're pumping gas and somebody drives by and stare at you? Like, wait, what? I don't recall ever being in that particular situation. I really don't. Like, and furthermore, being scared in that situation, like, I'm really just pumping gas, and hopefully it's an attractive woman, like, you know. But if it's a black dude, I'll just say what's up because like he probably know me, or you just give brothers a nod because it's the brother nod. But yeah, it's so he just went off into some weird stuff. He's a man with fingernail polish on, a picture of Disney Princess Jasmine's or some crap, and he with a shirt with a bunch of Disney princesses on it. Who knows? But obviously, he is a person that is really into this wokeness. He's really into the woke scene. He wants to be woke. And part of this new woke culture is fall for whatever crap is out there, for whatever crap women are feeding you. Like, oh, if she felt uncomfortable by a car or a truck slowly passing as it turns, and then she's so frightened that she leaves the gas station that the truck is already leaving. Like there's no reason why she should have felt threatened because that truck is leaving. Is that truck is going away. So her response to that is to get in the truck and go in the same direction as that truck, which is away. Oh, the people in that truck is driving slow and he looked at me. So I'm going to get in my car and I'm going to drive down the same street that the people in the truck that I was intimidated by is going down. And I might run out of gas in front of that truck because okay, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna hit y'all with an angle, hit the like button. I'm gonna hit y'all with an angle that y'all haven't been hit with before. All right. She is stalking the truck. Now imagine you're in that truck, right? And for whatever reason, you're filming yourself hauling a bunch of plants, but you're in that truck. And then you slow down because you're about to turn into the street. You're about to turn out the gas station into a street. So you slow down a bit and you look to the left, you look to the right as you should do when you turn. And then you see a white girl with no booty, and you look to the right and you continue with your business. And then next thing you know, that chick is behind you on the street. By that logic, you could say, by her logic, you could say, dang, these chicks are just following me around. That is the level of delusion that you are on. But back to this dude. Back to this dude with the chipped fingernail polish. Oh my God. Yeah, I know I mentioned the shirt first, but yes, I did notice the fingernail polish. That did not go unnoticed. Yeah. So basically, he is saying that that men should be more outraged. Now, I get the feeling that this guy here is heterosexual. As crazy as that sounds. And this is why I think that. Because he's doing all the stuff that women claim that they want, but don't actually want. And when I say all this stuff, he's not rich, he's not, 666. He's not, six packery and obviously, and six figures and 6'6". He's not any of those things, I'm quite certain. But he can put on some nail polish. And when a woman say, I want a man with sensitivity that understands the plight of womanhood, then he's like, oh, well, I understand the plight of womanhood. Look at my nails. He's trying to cash in on that angle. He's like, oh no, I understand the plight of the pronoun people. I am a person of color and I understand. And all they do is they pat him on the top of his head and on the bottom of his belly, and then they just take their vagina to me. He is completely clueless. So he's sitting here looking a buffoon with the nail polish. All right, I said I was going to make this quick. It's been 20 minutes. I'd like to thank everybody. Consider hitting that Cash App and Super Chat button. I greatly appreciate you. And I greatly appreciate the members who already are. Make sure you hit that like button again. This is GameChanger 00100. Game over. Peace.